The pandemic has changed so many things for the industrial workforce, including the way we work. And while there's been a renewed interest in personal protective equipment, designers and manufacturers of PPE have long been busy behind the scenes, tackling classic challenges like improving comfort and wearability. One of them is Milwaukee Tool, the Wisconsin-based innovator of high-quality power tools and personal equipment for nearly 100 years. And while the Milwaukee brand is quite well known for rugged power tools and battery technology, the company has increasingly found a niche in driving innovation in PPE product categories that haven't traditionally been the target of innovation. The result has been scores of interesting updates in the past few years for gear like vest, gloves, hats, glasses, and respirators. So what's next? Well, joining us today to talk about that is Zach Richman, Director of Product Marketing at Milwaukee Tool. Zach, thanks for joining us today. Tell us how customer needs have influenced some of the newest developments in PPE for Milwaukee.
Yeah, for us at Milwaukee Tool, really from our end users, we've realized, slip, trips, and falls are the second leading cause of injuries on job sites today. So we're seeing a big shift from standard hard hats that have been around for around 100 years to now more climbing style helmets, which kind of originated in the climbing and biking industry. So really hard hats, they only protect the top of your head from impact, while safety helmets, we just launched ours, and ours is ANSI Type 2 rated, which means it protects the top of your head as well as the side of your head from impact. So we're seeing a lot more companies now going above and beyond in terms of the protection to help really go and understand how can we help prevent any side or glancing oblique impacts to help decrease prevalent injuries like traumatic brain injuries on job sites. So really that's going to be a big focus of ours as well as a lot of companies going forward.
So can you reveal some new trends in PPE development that are maybe unrelated to the pandemic? We hear a lot about what people are doing in response to it, but obviously you've been at this a long time. So tell us a little bit more about what we're seeing just in a broader sense in terms of development.
Yeah, unrelated to the pandemic, we've heard from our users firsthand that there's a need for more task-specific solutions when it comes to hand protection. So in 2017, the Department of Labor statistics had come out with data that showed, the median missed days for work is 5 days. There's over 120,000 lost time injuries when it comes to hand protection. And 70% of hand injuries are a result of people not wearing gloves. So we're seeing more and more users gravitate towards cut-resistant gloves to help protect against cuts, abrasions, and punctures. And then also technology increasing there for better comfort, dexterity, without sacrificing protection. And then in addition to that, we're also seeing emergence of more application-based solutions like impact protection for gloves for back of the hand injuries, where ANSI created a new standard back in 2018 to help really make sure that back of the hand injuries were more protected. We're also seeing the introduction in terms of anti-vibration gloves to reduce hand and arm vibration syndrome. And then really when it comes to hand and arm protection, also cut resistant sleeves to help protect against the cuts and abrasions there when it comes to sheet metal or wood or other abrasive materials as well.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about comfort and fit. I know that wearability has long been a problem in manufacturing environments. People find that PPE can be cumbersome or uncomfortable or hot. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing from a design side to help kind of address that problem.
Yeah, I completely agree. When it comes to comfort and fit, it's especially important because if you talk to our users, PPE that's not comfortable or doesn't fit well will result in them being reluctant to wear it on a daily basis. So really what we've done from our team is invested in the best engineers possible to really deep dive and understand that really there's an underserved population in terms of very small, very large, atypical sizes that's been growing more significantly in the workforce. And even the emergence of more women in the workforce that has grown significantly over the past years. So really that we've done is not try to do a one size fits all type of approach, but if you look at whether it's our face masks, our high visibility vests, and our gloves, we offer a wide range of sizes to really help address this. For our vests, we actually offer internal size adjustments for better fit and have a really robust range there. And then when it comes to comfort as well as fit, we've been hearing more and more that stacking of PPE together has become more prevalent depending on the application. So we're going to be coming out with actually a whole accessory lineup that we call Bolt for head protection that includes face shields, earmuffs, and sun protection. And really the common theme there is that they need to be able to adapt to their job site depending on the application for comfortability, being able to adjust, and really make sure that the PPE isn't interfering with each other to then sacrifice protection across the board.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's Zach Richman from Milwaukee Tool. Thank you for spending 5 minutes with us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. It was great to be here.